Hello, hello. Kim here. And sorry, I have YouTube and then I also have TikTok. So I'm just getting everything set up here. How is everyone? So quick introduction. My name is Kim, 52 years old. I'll be 53 next week. I have 5 kids. 3 kids are in college, 2 kids are adults, and I'm going to be a grandmother in July. And I'm super excited. I can't wait. And so today, what I'm going to talk about is going from corporate, like working in a corporate environment to and being an employee for 25 plus years to doing something on my own, something that I have control of. In other words, I was sick and tired of corporate America dictating my income. So I decided to venture online, just see what's out there, just to see what, can I make an additional income online? Am I too old? And how many of you, let me know in the comments, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube. You know what? YouTube. Am I set up here? Okay, cool. Let me know. Have you ever thought about doing something on your own? Have you ever thought, are you too old to do something? Right? I'm 52 years old. And, I used to think that you had to be in your 20s, you had to be an influencer, right? You had to have perfect hair and the makeup done and, aesthetically pleasing background, right? I'm here to tell you, you don't need all that. And that's what's so cool. And I just want to bring the awareness out there that all of that is a myth. No matter where you are right now, you can get started and have your own business, create your own income while working your full-time job. I still work my full-time job now. Hey, Carlos, how are you? I'm good. Can you please be my mentor? Yeah, absolutely. Carlos, what are you looking for? Have you been looking to do something online for a while or? Yeah, as you're joining, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, feel free to, drop questions. But yeah, so I forgot where I was. I love when people ask questions, but then my 52-year-old brain can't remember where I left off. And that's the beauty of this is it doesn't matter how old you are. We have people in the community that they're 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s making an income online, which is pretty significant. Hey, Emmy, thanks for joining on TikTok there. So, I was at work. What was it? I think my biggest revelation was when I was at work because I work hybrid. So I still work full time. I'm in a hybrid model. So I go in the office a couple days a week, which I really don't mind. I'm pretty close. But I was in a conference room waiting for, joining a meeting. And I had a $900 sale come in. I looked at my phone and I'm like, whoa. And it was my first sale that I had gotten physically at work. And it was pretty amazing. And I was like, whoa. Like I hadn't been working the business at all that day because I was, got up, I commuted to work and I got there and obviously I was working. Sky's the limit on online business. Yeah. And unfortunately, especially the way things are now, a job sometimes isn't cutting it, right? The salary of a job. So my thing was the salary money from the job pays the now bills, right? like the bills that we have now. But what about the money that you're gonna need in the future, like the retirement money? Like right now, I have 3 kids in college and I have to focus on retiring, like saving money for retirement, and it's not easy, right? And then there's also the whole thing of hold on, I just wanna do something real quick. There is, um, the whole thing of, um, is your job safe, right? I struggle with that sometimes. Sometimes I go in the office and I'm like, you just kind of get a feeling like you don't know what's going to happen. And this is a true story. Um, gosh, how many years has it been? Six years ago, I guess. Wow, time flies. 5 or 6 years ago, my husband was in his early 50s, got laid off, and then COVID happened. So he was out of work for quite a long time, and for him to get a job in the industry that he was in his 50s was impossible because people unfortunately don't wanna hire people in their 50s if they can, pay someone less, and a lot younger. And now, I mean, he's working now, but definitely not the income that he was used to. Um, so yeah, that's what got me started on, looking for an online business. I've been looking for a mentor. How much would you charge me? You know what you can do, Carlos, is click on the link. Um, it should be there in YouTube. Click on the link in the description. Check out what we have to offer. Obviously, I can be a mentor as well as we actually get daily training um, and a whole host of other training. Have you done anything online before, Carlos? So, how many of you, work in corporate America? And how's it going? Because I started to feel kind of stuck after a while, and it's hard, right? Because it's like you're dealing with full time job, you have your kids or your family, and it's a hard balance. It's hard to, I actually started my online journey over 10 years ago, and things were hard. I had to create a website, I had to create an email sequence thing. And oh my gosh, it used to take hours just to upload a video to YouTube. Well, technology now is just so much easier. And now is such a good time to get started in something. And we've actually have a process that really makes it easy. So if you decided to get started in our community, we literally show you step by step how to, I don't even want to say create a website because you don't have to create a website. You don't have to cold call people. You don't have to reach out to people. That was my biggest struggle was years ago. I would go to my job, come home, hang out with the kids for a little bit, bathe them, all that stuff, put them to bed. And then I would come in my office and cold call people. And it was like, what, um, 8 o'clock at night, and I'm cold calling people and I'm totally exhausted. The beauty of it, you don't have to do that now. Tech, like I said, the way technology and systems are right now, if you can literally spend an hour creating just short form videos, you could literally make an income every single day, whether it's $100, it could be $900. How many of you are over 40 that are watching this? Do you ever think about retirement? Because like I said earlier, I'm kind of in between, social media, but today I will set it up. Yeah, and the cool thing is, you pick the social media platform that you wanna promote on, and we teach you exactly step by step how to set it up, and of course, how to market on it, and yeah, so I've done a lot of things online. Um, like I said, there's so many ways to make an income online, and you can make it hard or you can make it easy. You know, the goal is for you just to get started in something, if that's something that you wanna do, and you learn as you go. And the best part is, as you're learning, you could be earning some money. You could be making sales. And what's really cool is I discovered this, several months ago, this program. And what people tend to struggle with is they get started in something and they don't have mentorship. Like Carlos right here was just talking about that he needs a mentor. The cool thing is we literally have 50,000 people in our community right now. So, and obviously you have me as well, but we get training because a lot of people, what happens is, and this is what I did, I wanted to learn how to market, say on YouTube. I would buy a course. I would go through the course. If I had questions about the course, I had no one to ask because the creator of the course just wanted to sell the course to me. But like I said, if I had a question, there was no there's nowhere for me to ask. The beauty of this program is you not only, oh, and something else, when you buy a course, 6 months later, it's outdated just because that's how quickly social media changes. So you have to be on top of marketing and learn marketing because it changes all the time. And you have to learn it in a way, especially if you're over 40, like myself, like Carlos just said, you have to learn it in a way that's easy for people. And that's where you're going to see the success. And before I start to kind of get into that a little bit more, let me just share my screen, and then TikTok. Don't worry, I'm going to share my screen as well. All right, so I'm going to, how do I flip this over? My goodness, it's been forever since I flipped my camera. Okay, so let's just go over some of the testimonials here. So Scott was able to earn $1,800, and that was his first time earning that much money in a day. And then we have, I don't know how to pronounce that name, earned $3,200 in 6 days. That's pretty amazing, especially if you're working a full-time job. Having that kind of income in a week is absolutely life-changing. We actually just came out with a certification, which is pretty cool. Again, teaches you how to market. This person just got their first sale. This person completed their certification, and we actually just got an upgrade of, that's the problem that I keep running into. People just want to sell courses. Yeah, no, for sure. And what makes us different, like our programs, is it's a live interactive program. So we put you on a training, and sorry, let me flip this thing around. Flip. Okay. Yeah. So what makes, What am I doing here? Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Sorry. Just want to fix that. Yeah. What makes our training programs different is and this is why people are succeeding because we do literally, I don't want to say hold your hand, but like the creator of the program, she'll be like, okay, on Tuesday, we're going to talk about, how to get more sales on social media. And she'll talk for about an hour. And then she'll give us little assignments to do in our breakout rooms with other groups of people. And we kind of talk about the content as a group because you hear from other people, right? You're hearing from other people. You are, maybe you're kind of stuck in your head about maybe a concept or an idea. That's when you can bounce things off of people, right? Like, well, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And when you get a community of people that are positive, they want you to succeed. It really makes a difference. I've been in programs in the past and I've never been in a place that wants you to succeed so bad. And people, make a sale, people are happy for you, as opposed to like, well, whatever, doesn't matter. But anyway, that's what makes it so different. And we teach you from a way that is totally beginner friendly, which if you're over 40, especially in your 50s, and your brain's maybe not working as fast as it used to, right? That's where, we can really benefit. So in January of this year, my husband actually had a heart attack unexpectedly, of course, because that's typically what happens. And you just don't know, and I think that kind of gave me more of a kick in the butt of, you know what, you really need to focus on your business. Just because, as we all know, life is short, right? Life is short and we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, whether health reasons or, getting laid off, and oh my gosh, the price. One of the reasons why I'm really afraid to retire is the cost of medical. Like just with him being in the hospital for a week in January, oh my gosh, the medical bills are insane. And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm, um, as much as I want to retire, that really scares me. Have you guys ever thought about from a medical perspective, like, how much is it going to cost, not just to retire, but what about medical? Because you don't know some of these pills that people need to survive could be several $100s a month or like $1,000 a month. It's crazy. So anyway, off on a tangent. So let me ask you, if you're on TikTok or YouTube, if you are looking to make an additional income stream online, do you want the easy way or the hard way? Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. Because as I was starting to say earlier, there's an easy way and a hard way. The hard way is you doing everything on your own because, oh, thank you, Carlos. Yeah, no, he's doing much better. It took a little bit of time for him to kind of get back to normal. It's been about 6 weeks, I think. But yeah, thank you. He's definitely doing a lot better. I forget where I was at. Anyway, so you can do things hard or easy. The hard way is you do everything yourself. You have to Easy way. I want to follow the footprint. Absolutely, Carlos. And you know what? And that's what you should do, and that's what I recommend, because if you do things the hard way, you're doing everything on your own. You're setting up your website. Have you ever built a website before? If you want to if you want to make money online, aside from getting a job, you have to sell a product, right? If you want to sell a product, then you have to have a website in order to sell that product. Then you have to learn to drive traffic to your website. And that means you have to, oh, thank you, Carlos. I really appreciate that. I really do. And then you have to teach yourself marketing. And when I mean marketing, I don't mean someone that is going to go on Facebook and literally go through their friends and send them a cold message or a message on Messenger and say, um, hey, do you want to buy my product? Right? That's not marketing. Marketing is when you put out a piece of content on the internet and people come find you. It's just like what we're doing here. I'm doing this live stream and people are on watching this from YouTube, whether it's live or the replay. And it's the same thing with TikTok. I didn't reach out to you guys, said, hey, join my live stream. Social media is pushing this out to you because they think that, hey, you might be interested in this. And that's what's so powerful about social media is, number one, it's free. You can market anything you want for free. And the social media website, or, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, they're working on behalf of you for free. And that's what's just so amazing. So, in the past, people used to really promote like, hey, you have to spend X amount of money every single month on Facebook ads. And the beauty of it is you don't have to spend any money to market. Something else that you have to keep in mind is the product that you sell. So depending on, do you want to create your own product or do you want to sell a product that's already made? If you want to create your own product because maybe you have specific knowledge in something, that's awesome. But do you know how to do that, right? How long does it take after you have a website to get up and running? And how much does it cost to get started? So if you were to create a website on your own, it could literally take a month, like teaching yourself step by step. In our program, it takes it's been a while since I've set my own up, probably like 2 hours. And that's you're literally looking at videos and literally doing it step by step as the video is teaching you. And the best part is the website's already created. The website's created for you. The sales page is created for you. Everything is done for you. The only thing that you have to do is create your, you have a website URL, right? So like my website is workwithkimryan.com. So you would just create, have a website, and because you want to brand new, you want it to be yours. So, yeah, how much does it cost to get started? So we actually have 4 programs. You can choose. Oh, and the best part is this business is worldwide. So how much does it cost? Okay. So we have 4 different programs. depending on how much money you want to make, as well as the training that you want to receive. And we do, if you make a sale, you make 100% profit. So, what I was going to get into was selling products. You have a choice. You can sell products where you just make, 20, 30% commission, or you could sell products to make 100% commission. Which one makes more sense? Would you rather, if you sold $100 product, do you want to make $100, or do you only want to make $20? So we've 4 done for you digital products, which teaches you how to market online, teaches you how to create your own products if you want, teaches you social media marketing, how to get a following, how to become monetized on whether it's YouTube or TikTok. Gosh, what else is there? Gosh, there's so much. How to get it set up on social media. So our 4 products are the Legacy Builder program is $900. I always get these 2 confused. The Digital Mastery program is $600. The Passive Daily Blueprint is $300. And then there's a $100 launch pad. So those are the 4 different price points. The beauty is there's obviously no inventory, there's no shipping hassles, 100% profit margin. And you make one sale, you get your money back. You get your investment back. And then every other sale thereafter is profit. Best part is we have 0 monthly expenses. I have a professional email, so I do have a monthly expense. It's $3 a month. And I make 100% profit. It's pretty cool. What you get for free is it's a system that follows up with people. Because see, the reality is when people find your website and they check it out, a lot of people aren't going to buy right away, right? They still have to kind of get to know you a little bit, kind of think about stuff, which is totally cool. So the system we give you for free is a system that follows up with people. Kind of like when you go to can I send you 900? Yeah, Carlos, just go to my website, workwithkimryan.com, put in your email address, and then you could take a look at the video, and then you'll be able to see the link. And then you'll get presented with the programs, and you could just buy from there. Or actually, yeah. And if you have any questions, you get lost, you can always, as soon as you put your email address in, I'm going to automatically send you an email, and then you could just reply to that if you have any problems. So, again, I forget where I was. So yeah, monthly expenses. I spend $3 a month. That's it. Oh, that's right. We were talking about if people buy and then they don't buy right away. We have a system we give you for free. It is after people put in their email address, we send you have a system that's going to send them emails every single day for, I think, 30 days, 60 days. I can't remember. Oh, cool, Carlos. Yeah, just take a look at, anyway, you'll watch the video and then click on the link that's below the video, and then I'll take you to the page that you can pick your program. And then after you sign up, you'll get some emails, and then obviously I'll personally send you an email. Cool. I'm excited for you, Carlos. So yeah, automatic follow-up. And again, that's for free. Usually, when you get a system like that, you're spending at least, 20, $30 a month, but with us, you get it for free. And as far as the website, you can spend probably $120 a month for that website. You get it for a one-time $39. That's it. So, um, we save you like $150 a month in fees, which is absolutely I used to spend up to $500 a month for my online business, and I only have to spend $3. That's it. Very serious about joining. I wanna make money. The sky's the limit. Carlos, I'd be more than happy to help you. Absolutely. You're absolutely gonna love it. It's nothing like oh, I promise you. And especially, I've sold things in the past where, um, making the 20 to 30% profit, right? The 20 to 30% commission. And it's like, why? Like why why start there? What I love about this program, it's going to teach you marketing. Obviously, you can sell the done for you digital products so you can earn 100% commission. But you can also, like I was saying earlier, it's just a starting point, right? So you learn your marketing and you can become monetized on social media. You can create your own product and then you can actually be an affiliate for other products and earn extra money on the side. You know, I right now have I think like 6 income streams, but I only promote the one, which is so I don't know. I'm just still in awe about this because it's nothing like I've ever seen before, and, um, it's just awesome, and the cool thing is, when I started this business, I actually started faceless, and believe it or not, I made some sales from it, which is so incredibly cool. I actually there was a girl that got involved, we were talking the other day, and I said, "You know what? I never asked you. How did you find me? How did you find my stuff?" And she goes, "Oh, it was from your faceless video." I was like, "Whoa." And then I went on her TikTok and then she posted a video about how she joined from a faceless video. So, like, if you were someone that maybe you can't show your face online for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. We have an entire course on faceless marketing. Which is awesome because there are some people that, they can't oh, thank you, Carlos. I appreciate that. Um, there are people in their jobs, right? Like they can't show their face. Um, and yeah, so you can do this faceless, you can show your face. There's just we show you so many different ways. And I think the hard part is trying to find what makes sense for you and trying to figure out what's going to work long term, right? Because this is a long-term business. But I can promise you if you can commit and follow the blueprint for 90 days, your business will your life will change. Because after the 90 days, you get into this momentum mode and it's insane what happens. My problem is just being consistent. It's hard. That is the hardest thing of this entire thing because, you're working a job, you have a family, you have kids that are like, "Oh, hey, can you do this for me?" or I need this or whatever, or you have aging parents, right? It's tough being over 40 because Um, you have your own kids, but then you have your parents, and then oh my gosh, it's just so much. But anyway, how much can you generate a month? It's entirely up to you. We have people that are, making a sale every single day. So when you make a sale every day, that could be anywhere from $100 all the way up to $900 a day, which is like $27,000 a month. We have people making more than that. That's what's amazing about this is you determine the income that you want to make. And the best part is, even though we might be over 40, right? If you can follow a step-by-step video to set up your website, right? And I think that's the hardest part of this whole thing is not only finding, um, the right social media platform that you want to promote on, whatever makes sense for you. But the hardest part is, and I don't even want to say it's really hard, that much harder anymore. It's just something new. Is linking your website together as well as your payment processing. So the way it works is when you make a sale, the money goes into your bank account. It doesn't go through like some big company or anything. So we teach you how to set that up. So that takes like a little bit of time and it's something new, right? Like anything new, even in a job, is going to um anything anything new, it's going to take time, right? But we show you step by step how to do it. And we just redid our websites and all that stuff. And putting everything together is so much easier than it was a year ago. And let me just tell you, okay, Carlos, you were just talking about how much can you generate a month? In the last 12 months, when this company joined, when this company was created, we've done $30 million in sales. 30 million. Crazy. Carlos, help me. I'm going to join today. I'm 44 with 5 kids. It's tough. I hear you. I so hear you. I have 5 as well. They're older, just like I'm older. My kids I have 3 kids in college, and then my stepkids are out of college. So I hear you with the 5 kids. Totally hear you. But you know what? You're at a great age because you are 44. You can get started now. And even if it takes you until you are, 50 to retire or 47, hopefully, right? Until you feel comfortable retiring, man, you're going to be in a great place. There are people that are retiring. Obviously, I don't know what you do for work and it's none of my business. There are people retiring after 3 months. There are people retiring after a year. My goal is going to be in a year. Just because I don't know, man. It's just years ago, I was making money online, and honestly, I quit my job when I shouldn't have. And what happened was the company that I was making money with decided to close. So yeah, I'm not going to make that mistake again. Yeah, 30 million in a year. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But anyway, yeah, we were talking about a course and not getting support and stuff like that. Something that when you buy a course, it's going to be outdated. Are you able to see it once I sign up? Yeah, I should actually get an email. But I'm on TikTok, so I won't be able to check my email. But yeah, I will definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely get an email, and I can send you an email later on tonight with other stuff. And then, Carlos, if you want to set up a call, maybe I'll have you go through the, set everything up like your get your websites and stuff, get all that set up. And then, yeah, if you want to set up a Zoom, we could totally do that. Um, but yeah, what I love about this is, I guess, people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s are going viral on TikTok, which is crazy to me. It's so awesome. Um, and it's people that, some people have already retired from their job, and they are, they're doing this because they're finding themselves, they don't want to go back to work, right? Um, so this is a great option because they don't have to leave their house. They don't have to go to work. They can still watch the grandkids, right? Um, yeah. Anyway, let me know if you have any question. Anyway, I forgot to. If any one of you wants the blueprint, you can kind of read through it, see if it makes sense for you. You could definitely go to my website, workwithkimryan.com. And if you just want to see the process of how all this works, so like when you go to workwithkimryan.com, you're going to see a page. When you put in your email address, you're going to get an email from me. And the cool thing is, I'm not physically there typing the email. It's automated, which is so cool. This is why people. Yeah, Carlos, absolutely. Get your website and all that stuff set up. And then, yeah, I'd be more than happy to set up a call with you. And not just one, obviously. People message me all the time if they have like simple questions and stuff like that. So, yeah, we can definitely do that. Um, that's why I made my first when I was at work, and I made the first $900 commission when I was at work. That's how I was able to do it, because we have our system set up on autopilot. So like, I'm on TikTok, I have YouTube videos every day. People watch my videos. And so it's like, you do your video, you create a video one time, but once you create it, it's out there. It's in the universe for people to consume. And what happens is people can watch it a couple minutes after you post it, or people can watch it a couple of days after you post it. Believe it or not, I have another YouTube channel that I created, I don't even know, before the pandemic. And which was, what, 5 years ago. I made a sale from one of the videos that I created over 5 years ago. Like, what? I didn't hear what you said. All I heard was about a Zoom call. Yeah, what I said was just go through the initial steps of getting your website set up and all that stuff, and then we'll set up a call for sure. Because this way, once everything's set up, it'll be easier to go through stuff, if that makes sense. Anyway, so if you go to my website, workwithkimryan.com, put in your email address, you'll get an email right away, with the blueprint that explains exactly what we do and how you can, start to make an additional income stream. And with that said, I think I am going to call it a night. But Carlos, I will definitely keep an eye out for your enrollment if you haven't already done it. Like I said, I can't check right now. But yeah, welcome, Carlos. If you just do decide to join tonight, 27K a month. Yeah, and I think that's what everyone's goal should be, is 21,000 a month. Now, obviously, you're not going to start that way, right? What I like to tell people is, let's just get you $100 sale a day. Let's just start $100 a day. Obviously, realistically, the first month, you're going to be learning. So I want to set expectations. Yes, you can make, there are people, and you will see in the community, there are people that make money the first week. In fact, we have an entire course on how you can make money in your first 7 days, how you can make at least one sale in your first 7 days. And I think that should be everyone's goal. Let's get your investment back in 7 days. And then from that point on, everything else is going to be profit, which I think is pretty cool. I've done businesses in the past that would take a year just to get your investment back. If I even got my investment back, right? But yeah, I think, get your initial investment back your first week. And then, kind of learn, get familiar with everything, get used to marketing, get used to creating content. We show you how to create your content, what to talk about, all that stuff. Okay, you have my personal. Oh, okay, cool, Carlos. Sweet. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, I gotta get better. I gotta get better at reading comments and not losing what I was saying. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a night. But thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate your time. And Carlos will be talking very soon. And if you're watching the replay on YouTube, let me know where you're watching from, because I love to see how far the video expands out into this universe. And this is a worldwide business, by the way. So it's not just in the United States. So I am going to go, but thank you everyone for joining. If you have any questions, definitely reach out. You can make a comment in the YouTube video, or if you go to my website, put in your email address. I'm going to send you an email. If you have any questions, you can always reply to that email. And with that said, have a great night. I will see everyone later.